Let's see if I know how to make this properly. I don't think I've ever crafted these before. I think it's like this. It is. And I need 9 of these. So I'm sure you're wondering what I'm up to crafting all this junk. And I am going to work on our spawner that is way out that way somewhere. It's a lot of materials to get this thing set up though. I've got a list here, and I do not have most of the stuff that is on the list, but I'm working on it, and that's what matters. Alright, I've got all the materials that we need. I just need to grab some signs from my new to-do list down here. The signboard doesn't have any more space on it anyway, so I'm sure no one will mind if I just swipe 10 of these. You know what, I'm going to bring a bed with me, actually, because it looks like it's getting close to sundown, and I would not like to be outside when that comes around. If I can find my bed. Oh, you know what, I know where it is, so it's fine. I can just grab it on the way. I left the bed over at the area where I harvest my trees, because I was collecting wood the other day, just to have some spare in storage. So yeah, it's been a while since I last recorded, so pardon and excuse me if I sound incredibly rusty. When I say it's been a while since I recorded, I mean it's been since September since I last recorded. I just kind of lost interest. Also, yeah, I forgot to mention, I changed my skin up a bit. Can't really tell. We'll do that. Yeah, I changed it up just a bit. Made the eyes a bit better. Nothing big. You know, I felt like changing it, and it matches the art that I've been drawing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I draw occasionally, and yeah, that's just about the end of the story. So the skeleton spawner is right down here, as you may know, and I've already actually cleared out a pretty decent amount of space here. It's not quite the right size, because I carved this out before I actually constructed the design. So this is going to need some tweaking, but I do have all of the materials to build it, except I don't have a chest, which would have been the smart move. Well, I don't need the wood. Oh, that's not going to work. Okay, I don't have enough wood. I can't craft the chest on the fly. So we're going to have to get some wood real quick. Don't mind me, just gonna come down here and you look like a tree that needs to be chopped, if I've ever seen one. Chest. Bam. Bleh. Throw everything in here. Oh, I did have wood on me, right here. Oh well. And I'm gonna have to get an infinite water source real quick set up down here as well, because we're gonna need a lot of water for this. Oh, it's raining. Oh, don't you love it when it rains in Minecraft? It's just so much fun. Anyways, I need to carve a bit more space out of the roof here, because I need to have space for the ceiling. Because the ceiling is going to have... This is a feature I like to include in all of my builds when it comes to mob farming, but the ceiling is going to have redstone lamps. So I can actually flip a switch, and that switch will turn the farm on and off. It's a genius idea. Nobody's ever done it before, 100% definitely not. No, it's a unique thing that I invented. Alright, now we can get this layer up, which is right here. Now I need to make sure to get these lights in the right spots. And I think this is the center? Haha, I'm a genius. Alright, so it needs to be... If this is the edge, right? Yes. So there would be a lamp here. And here. And there. And here. And there. And there. And there. And there. I think that's right. That's not a lamp because the spawner is there. Alright, let me just check quick to make sure that's right. Alright, this is actually correct. So, that means we can do the layering. Yes, like this. And then I need to get redstone up here. And for now, we can just put down a lever, and that will prevent the spawner from working ever again. I can get rid of all the torches in here, and it doesn't matter, because these redstone lights keep the area around the spawner bright enough that nothing can spawn. It's genius, and it's foolproof. And I know it's foolproof because I've actually tested it. So we just boop, there we go. No more mobs, ever. Be gone! Alright, so now that that's dealt with, I can actually come up here and remove the torches that are around the spawner and up on the roofs. And I don't think we'll ever need to actually touch this place ever again. And when I say touch this place, I mean the torches in general. Because, like, sure, we'll have to actually come back here in the future to, well, not in the future, as in, future as in today, to fill up the rest of this space with what we need. But for now, what I'm saying is that it's good. It's all A-okay. Alright, so there's a very specific orientation that I need to keep in mind for this farm. And I believe I can move all these torches as well now. There's a zombie, like, underneath here somewhere, and I just can't figure out where he is. Alright. So, I believe this needs to be 10, so let's count just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's correct. Now, I believe the trench goes here? I'm not 100% certain. I really wish I had my second monitor set up right now, but I do not. Right. This is the trench spot. Confirmed. And the last 2 blocks of the trench are 1 block deeper. Yeah. So what we want to do with this is we need some signs. Because the signs will prevent the flow of the water from coming down here, which is what we do not want. So we just do this. Alright, and then we can actually place a bucket of water right here, and it should flow all the way down. Yes! Excellent. Also, I did definitely not just lock myself in the water stream. And you know what? To prove it, we'll put that there. There you go. We are good. That's not even the right spot. It needs to go up one. It needs to go right there. So that it flows over the edge like that. So this will ensure, because skeletons sink in newer updates, for those who didn't know. So the skeletons will get pushed here, and when they'll keep going, and when they hit this, they'll just drop down. And then the next stream will push them forward like this. And they will all get funneled into one spot, and I found this works really nicely, because in designs where they funnel into a single hallway in the center, I find that they push and shove each other a lot, but when they're all forced down to this tunnel like this, they don't push each other around and they all just get to the end. And I have tested this multiple times, AFK and not AFK, and it seems that this is the best method for herding skeletons, as far as I'm aware. Alright, so then we need to next decide where the setup for the death chamber thingamajig-jog is going to go. And I think I want to have the killing chamber up here at level, so I can actually, like, come into a room. But you know what, I was just thinking, and it makes more sense just to have it at level here. Because, I mean, it just feels like it works. And it's easier. Alright, so this room here is going to be the killing chamber, so to speak. It's not actually where the killing happens. This is where I do the killing. So there's going to be this nice window here. It's going to be tinted glass to block the light. So this room is going to be totally lit. I'll have torches probably like right on the edges here. And the lever is going to go here. And when I flip the lever, the spawner will activate and do its thing. And now the reason I have the chamber specifically here is because there will be a hole in the wall right about here somewhere. All the skeletons will come down here where I will kill them, and they are far enough away so that the spawner is not influenced by the skeletons in the tube. That is the plan. Whether or not it actually ends up working, it probably will, because I've tested it, like I said. But in the event that it doesn't, that'll be really awkward. There is a monster really close by, but I have no idea where it is. It sounds like it's literally just directly underneath me. Also, that was messy. Don't look at that. Oh, there it is. I found you. Luckily me, I needed to dig this space out. You've done me a massive favor. You massive asshole. Now get out of my goddamn house. Alright. Oh my god, there's like a chasm here. This is like 1.18 terrain, but not. Well, I fucking hate skeletons. If there was ever a mob that could make you shit your pants in Minecraft, it would be the skeleton. So the water is going to come down from here. It's going to stop here. I believe this is the drop shaft. So it's gonna be like this. But there's gonna be a lot of stuff to get this working properly because, as some of you might know, getting mobs into a bubble elevator is stupidly difficult because they don't like water doesn't like doing that properly. So you kind of have to get the game to do it for you. So we have this system I have invented, with air quotes. Someone else has probably done it first. But we do that. No, that's not right at all. There we go, that's right. Also, this is already wrong. But it's okay. Because you can do anything in block game. And if you screw up, you'll just do it again. We'll do that, and then that, no, that. And we need that. We're going to have a pressure plate here. And this is where the bubble elevator begins. So, the mobs are going to be pushed down the water. There's going to be, in fact, I should probably set this up now. So they'll be pushed down here. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff doing that. I think that's right. Yes, I believe that is right. So they'll get pushed here. They'll fall onto this pressure plate. That'll activate this piston, and it needs to be sticky like this because it shoots them, rather than sometimes they get stuck just doing this over and over again because they get pulled by the piston head. But the slime block makes sure that they just get shoved straight in and they go flying up to their death. Alright, I think this is it for the redstone down here. This should work if I actually go and test it. But you can see here, the pressure plate is on this block, and when someone steps on the pressure plate, it'll activate this tick simulator pulse thingamajigger, which will fire this piston in and out until all of the mobs that are in it are gone. It's the best I could do with the limited redstone knowledge I have, but it works fairly well. And I haven't had many problems with it. So if I actually just jump in here now, it should push me. There we go, it pushed me. And that would send me up. Oh, there we go. Alright, that's done. And we can place the water here. And we can go for a ride. This should work. I can make it go a bit faster. So yeah, this will give you an idea of what happens to the skeletons. Pull up. And there you go. That's basically the short summary. It's not really a short summary of what's going to happen. And so the skeletons need to come up here over the top of this, probably that way around, like that, rather than like this, because I don't want them getting anywhere near the spawner. They gotta stay far away. And they're going to come around and they're going to land here. So that's going to be the long and boring part that I will probably not show you. But I'll be back when I've got the chute done, and then we can do the redstone for the end section. Well, it's just about done. It's functional, I hope. I haven't tested it yet, but it's not very pretty looking. I think I'm going to build some kind of windmill, or maybe some kind of decrepit, like, medieval tower here or something. I don't know. It's in the field, so I feel like that would work. But it's going to be roughly this shape, whatever I end up putting here. But let me give you the tour of things. So these are the chutes where the mobs travel. They come up here in a bubble elevator, and they get swooshed across, and that is the drop shaft down. I did a bit of rearranging down here with some of the things. Originally, I was going to have the storage on this side. But I realized that this is like the center of whatever is going to go up there, so it would make more sense for this to be the entrance, and for this side to be storage. All of the water and all of the redstone is in place, so theoretically, I should be able to just flick the lever, but I'm going to show you guys a bit of stuff first. So yeah, here's the chamber. They go into the water down there. The skeletons go up the water chute. Plop that there. They go all the way up through here, up to there, across, and they drop down through this hole, and they land on this block. They will have like half a heart of health left, a little bit more if they have armor, but I can stand here and attack them. Don't stand here and crouch, because if you do, they will be able to shoot you. So you just stand here, attack. They can't shoot you if you're standing, they can if you're crouching. All the bits get sucked up into that hopper cart, ejected through a bubble system, and plopped into the first open chest. It goes this one, 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 this one. That's the order it goes. So things might get backlogged a bit, but I just have to pull more stuff out to flesh it out. So anything that gets sucked into the hopper will come down here, and I have furnaces here, and these are almost entirely just to cap some lag, because furnaces on hoppers reduces lag a little bit. Fun fact for those who didn't know. And this is just a very similar system to what I had with the piston over there. If there's an item in this dropper, it fires and it goes up. There's a bubble elevator here that just takes everything up to the top, right up there, and it just drops it into the first available chest. With that said, I think it is time we give this machine the whack of the day. And they should be spawning. Yep, there's skeletons down there, alright. And you get a really nice view. Honestly, this tinted glass, best thing ever invented in Minecraft. So you should be able to hear the pistons down here firing. There you go. And then the skeleton is up there. There's another skeleton that just went up. And they should be dropping down here any second. Oh, that scared me. There's our first skeleton. And the best thing about this, I can stand here. See, if I crouch, they immediately ready their bows. So you can't do that. But if I am standing here, they can't shoot me, and the spawner is still on. So I can just go blap, blap. So it's experience, and it's also our first bone and arrow farm, and also assorted armors, and also assorted bows. See, there's the skeleton with armor. This is going to be great. This is going to be so helpful to have, and if I want, I can probably just plop a magma block here, and that will instantly convert this into a killing farm. Die. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's not really intended to be an experience farm, but it can be. This is really more or less just to get bones and arrows. And I guess mending also, this is like baby's first experience farm, because honestly, we're going to need more experience than this. This farm is nowhere near fast enough to actually produce viable numbers. But that's okay, because all I needed was bones and arrows. And now I can actually use a bow, because I didn't have enough arrows, because I don't have chickens yet. This is great. We are already swimming in treasure. Ugh, it's fantastic. I'm very pleased with this. The biggest problem with this build, however, is when I flip the spawner off like that, there's still tons of skeletons, like, in the mix, so I actually have to wait a bit for all the skeletons to filter out. Wow! There was armor there. What did we get? Gold boots? What were they? Protection 1. That's kind of shit. But I can always get those off of that with a grindstone. And that's the really cool part about farms like this, especially skeleton farms. Lots of armor. That's free experience just for shredding that. And we get gold off of it too, which is actually really useful. Alright, so now we can come over here to our to-do list, and down at the bottom here, bone farm, off the list. You're gone. We have a few other things. I want to build a boat dock down at the river, at the bottom of the staircase that I have over there by the bridge. I want to build like a little boat dock cave thing, so I can bring villagers over from the desert village that's way over there, across the sea, through the river, and right into my house. And we will get books set up, because books are good. So that's this one. Big laundry. I don't really know what big laundry means. I mean, it sounds like really menacing. You're like, big laundry, but I don't know what it means. Anyways, other things to do. Build a main base. This is not the main base. I don't know if I ever mentioned it or not, but this is just the starter shack. I want to build a big base off in the distance on the other side of that hill. I don't have my telescope on me. Way over there, past that naughty, naughty boy, past all of this stuff, past the sheep, past even that tree that you can barely see right there. I'm going to build something over there. That's going to be my main base. Next up on the list, things I want to do, Piston Door. That's this. I still haven't done this. I've got all of the blocks and all of the shovels and all of the everything that I need to build this, and I just haven't built it. So that's going to probably happen next episode. Keep an eye out for that one, because that'll be a fun one, a lot of redstone, and I'll also go over the plans for what's going to be back here in that episode. And then there's one more thing on the list, and that is the Nether Hub. I want to read you that. Now there's one more thing on the list here, and that is the Nether Hub. There we go. That's enough of a pause. Because I'm going to go to the Nether. To the Nether. Oh, there's a pigman here. Die. Thank you for your donations. So yeah, if it wasn't really entirely obvious, this isn't the permanent Nether plan. It is messy, it is dangerous, and I do not feel very safe when I am here. So this whole space is gonna get a bit of a makeover in the future. I plan on making a whole walkway system, paths and stuff. I want to make this area really secure and also really cool looking. I don't really know what the design will be yet, but it's gonna look cool. But this is definitely 100% temporary. It's so temporary, in fact, and I'm sure none of you noticed, it's so temporary that there used to be a hole in the ceiling up there. I had to patch it right there. It was missing cobblestone, and a bit there. That's how temporary this is. It's crazy. But with that being said, I think I'm going to end this episode here, guys. It's a short one, I know, but it's my first day back on the job, and I just kind of wanted to get this done so I could do maybe other things in the future, you know? So, next episode, Piston Door. Maybe we'll build that dock thing, but the Piston Door is definitely going to happen. And I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye. Moo. 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 Moo.